Hello everybody, it is time for garage sale game finds. Sounded like the guy from Clerks that's saying Berserker right there. Sorry, I'm a little loopy. I've not been asleep. I've been up for well over 24 hours now. I had a long day at work and other game related stuff, which I'll talk about sometime this week. But anyway, even though I'm half asleep, I finally fucking remembered to bring my sunglasses again. I didn't wear a hat. That's kind of weird. I don't normally leave the house and go like garage sailing or do public things without a hat on, because sometimes people see long hair and go, oh, that guy's gonna kill me or something. But I figured, I'll give the long hair look a chance today. See if it brings me some luck. And I don't have to go get money. I have cash already, but I need to get gas because this car is like on beyond low. But we'll see what happens. I don't know. It's pretty fucking cold out, guys. It's hard to judge. Like, anytime it gets even below 60 in Florida, people tend not come outside and do things like garage or yard sales. So we'll see. Hopefully they'll put a fucking coat on and grow some balls and just put their games out for me. Here we go. First one of the day. Well, definitely paid to ask in that situation because they didn't have any game stuff out on any of their tables. The woman was really nice and she went inside and asked, hey, do you have any game stuff? What about those things you picked up at the thrift store? You want to sell those? And he's like, yeah, sure. And they bring out a Dreamcast. She had no idea what it was, with one controller, no power cable or audio video cable, and it was in pretty rough looking shape. And then he brought out a PS2. It's a slim, not as desirable by Aaron, at least, in the sense of it being defective and just, cashing it in on eBay or whatever. But they sold it to me for $3 because he didn't have a controller, cables for it, or anything. So that worked out, and this is going to go straight to Aaron at the flea market now. All right, the sun's up and now is in my eyes, and now I'm so happy I remembered to grab my sunglasses. But I just drove by 2 sales that had tables set up, shit on them, but blankets over them. It's almost 8 o'clock in the morning, and there are people that have not come out to take their damn covers off of their garage sales that I guess they were doing yesterday. Wake up, people, please. Come on. This garage sale was selling barbecue, but it's not ready yet, and I'm starving. It's been about 45 minutes since I recorded last, and that is because I have not found anything. I've been to like 3 sales in that time, and it's all just like 70-year-old people selling blankets and tables and stuff. But I just saw a sign, and I think I already missed the street. I'm lost. I'm lost, guys. Help me. At this garage sale right here, I finally scored something else. Another goddamn PS2! This time with a Logitech controller, the hookup cables, a memory card, and then the dongle for the Logitech. I paid $8 for it all, so I'll get 20 for out of this to Aaron. And actually, I'm gonna trade the audio video cables in at GameStop because I think they trade in for like $2.50, and that's free $2.50 store credit. All right, this is officially system day. For $5, I just grabbed a red DS Lite, no charger, but it does work. The kid had gotten like a 3DS, so he was getting rid of this, and he had a few DS games he was keeping, and I couldn't convince him to sell them to me, but we tried one out in it. We tried Pokemon Black in it, and it worked. So $5, that's cool. I finally found a few decent things. I was just about to give up. I kept finding like a stack of PC games or a bunch of off-brand controllers, and no one had anything decent. Like, I almost bought some Super Nintendo controllers for 50 cents, but they had them laying in their grass and they were soaking wet, and then they had like dog hair or something like corroded around all the buttons, and I was like, all right, screw it, not even for 50 cents. So I was about to go home, but then I found a reseller like garage sale where they're just selling everything, and they had a bin of games. And they wanted $5 each for these, but I got a little bit of a deal. Not a great one, but Evolution on the Dreamcast. This is a good one. Castlevania Chronicles on the PlayStation. One that I haven't seen for a while, like in the wild. Galerians on PlayStation. And Final Fantasy IX. So that means in the last week I've gotten a copy of 7 and 8. Then another copy of 7 and 8 that you guys haven't seen yet, and now 9. So That's pretty cool. They wanted $5 each. I got all 4 for $15, so basically one for free. And they were fairly nice. The last time I was at like a reseller that had a lot of games, they were basically just like buy them or leave. And it was when I got like Eternal Darkness and I think Dino Stalker and some other stuff. But so pretty cool. I'm gonna go home now because literally I'm crashing. I can't even stay awake. So I will update you after I take my nap, which will be like in a second for you. Wow, I really needed that nap, or actually it wasn't even a nap, it was me finally going to bed. But that like 6 hours of sleep definitely helped because I felt like I was going into a coma towards the end of driving around there. It was still worth not going to bed, I guess. I mean, I'm going to make my gas money back, and I found a few cool things, and I'll make maybe a little bit of a profit from doing it from basically selling these, PS2s to Aaron at the flea market. Like I said, I'm going to take the cables and the controller and stuff that went with this one just to GameStop, get like $5 of credit and put it towards one of my pre-orders. So that alone, just that credit, will almost pay for the $8 that I paid for the system. And this DS Lite, it doesn't have the charger like I said. If somebody is interested in it, though, that is watching right now, let me know. I am going to take it to the flea market tomorrow, so if it sells, then it sells. If not, then, I am willing to trade or sell it to one of you guys. And then I realized I didn't even mention the 4 games I picked up right at the end. They're all complete, and surprisingly, they're in really good shape. Castlevania, looks... It's, brand new and not, refurbished brand new. I almost wonder if these people bought, a closed stores, lot of stuff, because they had, they had about 50 games, but most of them were newer things, and then they had a small, selection of the PS1 stuff, and they had the one Dreamcast game, Evolution, but, like I said, they were just in really surprisingly good shape. Evolution is in really good condition. The only one, I guess, that had a few marks on it is Galerians, but it's a 4-disc game, and the discs don't really fit in to the, the little holders very well. Mainly just a few little small scratches, probably just from coming out of the little holder inside and flopping around a bit, but besides that, the manual and everything is, super crisp. So yeah, I'm wondering if they purchased, a store that closed that had at one time maybe sold, new games or new and pre-owned. But either way, I will probably check back by them at some point. The people I got, this is Final Fantasy IX, by the way, sorry. And that is same thing. It's basically brand new. Even has the little, play online strategy guide pamphlet in there. But the people that I got Eternal Darkness and Dino Stalker, and those other games weeks and weeks ago. I haven't seen them set up since then, and they had at least 100 games. They were higher price. It was almost the same prices as these people. They were asking, they had all their set prices, these are 8, these are 5, these are 10, and but those people haven't set up since then. I would like to at least go back and hopefully maybe, talk them down a little bit on some more games, because they still had some okay stuff that I passed up on because they were asking $8 for it, and it was worth maybe $7 or $8 even on eBay. But so decent little haul. One thing I want to mention, which I'll probably also remind you guys on the actual episode of Video Game Sellers, on Wednesday probably, I'm going to put up a large pickup video. Not a pickup truck, game pickup, obviously. I got a box of 90 or so games. Nothing oh my god, that's rare or anything, but it's a lot of sort of obscure older titles, stuff for original Nintendo, some Genesis, box Genesis games. Some of it's in really good condition, some of it's in sort of condition, but I will do an entire video just on that, because like I said, there's about 90 games in there, and I'll explain that whole situation of where they came from. So keep an eye out for that, probably Wednesday. And that's it, guys. I will talk to you later. I'm burping. I'm trying not to burp out loud, so excuse me. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.